In this video, I'll talk about a problem where we are interested in finding out the potential difference. So we have given two charges, Q1 and Q2 charges, and due to these two charges, we are interested in finding out the potential difference between point A and point B. The first thing we have to find it out is the distance. So let's find out what is this distance. Okay, if I look into this triangle here, let me draw this one first. This triangle, and now here. If I look into this triangle, then we can find out this distance by using the Pythagoras theorem, and this would be 6 squared plus 8 squared. This is 100, so it will be 10 meter. The same way, this one will also be 10 meter, just by symmetry, because this distance is equal to this distance, and this is common side, so this length and this length has to be equal. So we now find out the distance. Now we are trying to find out the potential at point A due to these two charges. And remember, potential is a scalar quantity, so you do not worry about the direction. If you have to find out the electric field, then you have to worry about the direction. But as potential, electric potential is a scalar quantity, we simply add them together due to all charges. Okay, so let's do it now. Let me call this distance R1 and this is R2. R1 is 6 meter, so this one will also be R2, which is 10 meter, and this one will be 6 meter. So potential at point A. So potential at point A is VQ1 V1 plus V2 due to these two charges. And what is that? KQ1 over R1, and this would be KQ2 over R2. Similarly, potential at point B is given by KQ. Okay, now in this case, we are interested in finding out the potential at point B. So at this point B, the potential will be KQ2 divided by R1. Okay, KQ2 divided by R1 plus, now due to this charge, the potential at point B will be KQ1 divided by R2. Now let's find out the potential difference. The potential difference VA minus VB, this is given by KQ1. So the potential difference now will be, we just have to subtract VB from VA. Let's do that. KQ1 over R1 plus KQ2 over R2. This is VA minus VB is KQ2 over R1 plus KQ1 over R1. Now let's plug in all the values. I'm just taking K. You see K is in each term, So I'm taking k out, okay? And the value of k is 9 times 10 to the 9. I'm just writing down here somewhere. The value of k is 9 times 10 to the 9, and the unit of k is Newton meter square per coulomb square. That's the value of k. So if I just take k out, then now I'm left with q1 divided by r1 plus q2 divided by r2 minus q2 divided by r1 plus q1 divided by, I think it should be r2 here. This is r2. This is r2. You see, this is r2 here. Okay. So q1 divided by r2. Now let's plug in all the values. What's the value of k? 9 times 10 to the 9. What is the value of q1? 10 microcoulomb. You can see here 10 microcoulomb. q1 is 10 microcoulomb and q2 is negative 10 microcoulomb. So 10 times 10 to the negative 6. And r1 is 6 meter. So this is 6. q2 is negative. Okay, so negative, and q2 is negative 10 times 10 to the negative 6, and r2 is 8 meter. So I'm just plugging in the values. Minus q2, what's the value of q2 is? Negative 10 microcoulomb. So minus 10 times 10 to the negative 6, and r1 is 6 meter, plus q1 is again 10 microcoulomb, and r2 is 8 meter. So you just need to simplify these two all together. But you can simplify further. So this is 10, and this is, if you multiply these two terms together, this will be positive. So you can add these two terms together. So this one will be 9 times 10 to the 9, and as I can add these two terms, what I will get is 2 times 10 times negative 6 times 10 to the negative 6 divided by 6. And at the same time, also you can add these two terms together. This positive times negative is negative, so this term and this term will be added. So what you have is 2 times 10 times 10 to the negative 6 divided by 8. No, I think this is 10 meter. My bad. R2 is 10 meter. For some reason I just put it has to be 10. This is 10. Okay. So this is 10. Okay. Now if you simplify this, the number you'll get is 12 times 10 to the 3, and this is the potential, so unit is V. So this is the answer, V A minus VV, A minus VV is 12 times 10 to the 3 volt, or we can simply call as a 12 kilovolt. So this is it. Again, if you have any questions, please write down your question in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.